Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to talk about my favorite card that has just been reviewed. This Garchomp is sick as fuck. What other word can I say is sick as fuck? This is everything I want in a chase card. My favorite Pokemon, or at least one of my favorite Pokemons, looking badass, looking menacing. This is probably the most terrifying Pokemon card ever existed. He's literally gonna just slash you in half or whatever he's gonna do, but the detail on this card, honestly, is gonna be sick when you see texture with it. Like, I wanna see all these rocks flying off with texture would be sick. I don't know if these is just my screen or whatever, but you can already see the texture lines built into Garchomp. So that's gonna be sick. But yeah, it's so much action-packed detail. You got Cynthia on the big screen, you got the arena. It's a sick card. I am super pumped. This is my #1 grail card now, #1 chase card in the SV era. I'm not an Umbreon collector, Pikachu collector, Charizard collector, so I'm glad I got one of my Pokemons as a top SIR, and I'm super happy for it, super happy about it. More pumped for this set now, and the fact that, I don't know if this is correct, but there's no retreat cost on this Pokemon. Playability is a major factor and gonna affect this card being like super expensive, I think. Obviously, Corkscrew Dive, 100 damage, and you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. That's a great first attack for 1 fighting energy. Okay, and then you attack second again with a Dragon Blast, doing 260 damage. Discard all energy from this card, from this Pokemon. The fact that it has no retreat cost, actually no, wait, it says retreat was 1. So is it just not shown what the retreat cost? Wait, is it on the regular? Anyways, I don't know. But anyways, 1 retreat or no retreat, it's pretty buff card, right? 330 HP. 1 energy draws card, 2 energies, 260. You're knocking out a lot of Pokemon with it. I haven't really looked through the meta for this set yet, so I don't know if there's a lot of support cards that can put energy on it real quick. So you pretty much attach one, detach them, and, you know, some type of deal, and then you'll be good to go. But at 330, you're not gonna get knocked out. You only have to worry about Ogerpon. Sorry about this back and forth, but you got to worry about Ogerpon. That's about it, right, in this meta. Nothing else is knocking you out for 330. Yeah, it's a big boy. I am excited for this card. Value-wise, let me just look at what I think the value is going to be. So, at the most valuable card being Umbreon and Lily's Clefairy being 350 roughly, I want to say, where's Iono? Valuable Iono and Enzoroark. This is the newest cards, right? Hop is somewhere down there in the bottom. 150 is my high-end prediction for this card. Anything below that, I'm hoping anything below $100, it's a buy instantly. So female trainers tend to be $100 in my opinion, that it might be over $100. So I'm hoping 150 at most. Anything less below 100, like I said, is gonna be an instant buy for me. If it's more of a Charizard price, $88, I'll gladly buy it. That's my #1 card, so I'm never gonna buy another card that I want more. So if it's gonna be the same price as the booster box, which is what I see right now, but for 120, if it's anywhere near that, or just slightly more, I'd rather just buy the chase card, right, than buying these pre-orders for 120, which is like insanely high for pre-orders. Considering Terrassal Festival is going for the same price. I'm sure Terrassal Festival is still a way better set, deeper roster of cards, evolutions. It should go for more. Battle Partners, this set just came out a month ago. It's already $90. It was also pre-ordering for 120 plus, so it's potentially going to be a $90 box. We'll see. We'll see how much these reprints are going to be able to push these Japanese prices down to back to the $45, $55 range, when the good old days were of Japanese cards before people jumped on the bandwagon, because English just got so expensive. So now let's take a look at the set thus far with what new cards being reviewed over the week. I'm just catching up now. So Roserade that's been out. Presto getting second art rare is kind of puzzling. It's definitely a better looking card, but it's still kind of awkward. He's terrified. He's terrified of something. Hydrapple doing dragon attacks, but it's an apple Pokemon. It's just always going to throw me off. Rapidash is just okay. I don't think it's as cool as it could have been. The Rotom, I think, looks like the same art style as the Arven and Greedent. The mystery right now is who is Misty and Ethan's Pokemon, right? So based on the the secret rare numbers, there's gonna be another card in front of this. So it's gonna be another grass Pokemon. And then you got 65, 66, there would be another Pokemon in between, a grass Pokemon. There's gonna be a lot of grass Pokemon based on how the sets are laid out. So it's all speculation. So that's 68, 69, and then 74. So that means Ethan's Pokemon and Misty's Pokemon are gonna fit in between the fire and electric. So we can kind of go up here based on what they revealed to us so far. So Pinsir could definitely be a candidate. It's #1 card, and then there's space in between them. I don't know what's going to be, but that could also be a candidate for the first art rare. And I'm just shocked there's not Shaman being an art rare, because it literally is right in front of Dweeble and Roserade. So yeah, it's kind of a mystery how it wasn't revealed. So is it going to be a Dweeble? Is that the name, Dweeble? Anyway, so and then you got fire Pokemon next, and so if Ethan gets a Cyndaquil art rare, I'll be hyped, or Typhlosion art rare. That was my starter in gold version, so I'll be super hyped. And then Misty's Pokemon, which is really weird, is they did not choose one of these to reveal with the art rare. Usually the case is they will reveal the card along with the art rare. So there's still hope that it could be one of these Pokemons, but the odds are that they're doing it differently. It's kind of odd, right? But if it's the case, I would choose Gyarados to have art rare. Gyarados being one of my favorite Pokemons out there. I've been buying a lot of Gyarados cards recently, actually. But anyways, well, Misty's Pokemon is definitely not gonna be a Golduck because there's no Golduck in between. 22, again, we're looking at the card number, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So it's going to be a new Pokemon that we don't know yet between Gyarados and this Ogerpon Wellsprings, or it's just Ogerpon, I'm not even sure. But there's room in between for like 5 Pokemons. Wait, more than 5 Pokemon, right? 6, 8 Pokemons? Anyways, there's room for more water Pokemon. That could be Misty's Pokemon. And my guess, let me know what your guess is. My guess is going to be Goldeen. I think Goldeen is going to be the art rare Pokemon. Unless they choose to reveal these at a later time, which is odd, but it's possible. And then that leaves the possibility of electric Pokemon also being an Ethan Pokemon. So art rare wise, one of these partner Pokemons will get an art rare. And that's what they did in Battle Partner. So we can guess Ethan's is going to be a fire or a Pichu. I haven't seen a Pichu card in a long time. But, we already have Rotom art rare. And then Steven gets the Psychic Pokemon. Is there a space in between for Gibbeline? I don't know. Then you got a bunch of morning cards. I don't think these are getting anything special in the main set. They got their own battle decks. And Mabosif right here is going to be the SIR partner Pokemon for Arvin. And Steven's Pokemon got a Greedent art rare. So we already got Arvin's Pokemon. So that also leaves my speculation that it can also be a Togepi, colorless Togepi. I think there's a chance that it's going to be a Togepi because that's a very iconic Pokemon for Misty. So I think Togepi can fit right after Arvin. As you can see, 74, 75. So there's no space in between, typing-wise, between electric and colorless. So Togepi fits here. Misty can have a Goldeen over here, and Ethan's Cyndaquil could be in here. And then SIR-wise, it has to be, in my eyes, a Togetic. Or even if it's a Togepi EX, I'll be shocked. It'd be like 120 HP EX. But based on how sets are laid out, there's a fire Pokemon here at number 86, reading Ho-Oh, and then number 87 is for already fighting. You can't put typing in between or later on. Is that correct? That's how I understand sets. Fire, then fighting, and then we're gonna have Mabosif as the EX SIR. So that, my speculation, is gonna be Togetic. That leaves the only option, I think, right? Unless it's a fighting, after fighting is Dark, Psychic, Steel, Dragon. It could be any of those, but I don't think Misty has any of those Pokemon. So yeah, let me know what your guess is. Again, I am super hyped for this set. The whole is a pretty cool looking card. I wish it was a little cooler, but honestly, it makes sense. It's like throwback to episode 1 of the Pokemon anime. And the Garchomp just super badass. I am pumped for this set. This Cynthia Rosary card is pretty cool as well. So yeah, it depends on Misty. If Misty gets a Togepi art rare or a Togetic illustration rare, SIR, that gives me 3 big banger cards for me in a set, and I'm more than happy. That's pretty rare. 3 big chase cards in a set for me, pretty rare. And if Gyarados gets the art rare, that would just throw it over the top. You got my Garchomp, you got the Gyarados, 2 of my favorite Pokemons. That would be pretty sick. So yeah, let me know what your guess is for Misty's Pokemon. I think that's gonna be the most fun, speculating until they reveal it, maybe even right after the video comes up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.